Okay, so we're back in our capital. Plugged in some alpha cores that we picked up as governors now, so that should help out with some money here. The mine isn't really making any money yet because it's still building stuff. Yeah, okay, so way station will be done in 54 days, and after that the mining will be starting to be built as well. Not losing money though, because the upkeeps. Here we bring out R2 to see if Rocket may recognize him. Probably won't care, but may recognize. He probably won't recognize him. They haven't seen R2 in like over 15 years. It's been a few years since Rocket R2 had the roam of the house. Mainly because they didn't really like him. I mean, in all honesty, if he was moving, they did not want anything to do with him, and they would just leave. So, if he was just if it wasn't active, he was just sitting there on the floor. They kind of just, no big deal. But as soon as he started moving and making noises, they wanted nothing to do with him. So he hasn't been around. He hasn't really been active in a long time. So I'm gonna go with, if R2 is out moving around now, Rocket may see him moving or see the movement, but what his reaction would probably be whatever he does nowadays when he sees stuff moving. Is his ears might perk up a little bit, and then he does whatever he does, because he's an old fart. He does whatever he feels like, and he's not going to hear R2 making noises either, because he can't really hear. So he's not going to really see him. He's not going to really hear him. So I'm going to guess his response is going to be pretty much the way he responds to everything that he sees movement from. The only things he really pays attention to for movement, and in a positive way, is when he sees me and Mrs. Gimpy, because he knows who we are, and it's more of a, if he sees us moving, he comes over and he sniffs to see which one of us it is, and that's all he's really doing. And as far as strangers go, he doesn't really care anymore. Like, my mom's been over here for 3 weeks now, and he's pretty much not really paying attention to her. And she's got, she brought over her golden retriever, Rory, and the only time Rocket has anything to do with him is when he bumps into him. So, or he tries to walk underneath his legs and stuff. That's about his response. He just doesn't care. He's old enough to go, I don't care. That's his general attitude towards everything. So, again, this way what happens when we get old. But anyway, now what else? What I was going to do? Undied fleet. No. So we could use a little bit more money. Fleet is okay. Oh, we're already starting to get repaired too. Our little... God, those things disappeared really quick. Most of the ships had markers on these guys, or the E-mods, and they're already disappearing, because this one had 1 or 2. The Venator, I think, had 1. This didn't have any. That didn't have any. These guys were clean, but that one's at 2. Yeah, they're getting cleaned up. This one had 1 or 2, right? So yeah, we're doing pretty good. Did we pick up another captain? We did not. Okay, so what should I do next? Oh, I was going to do some surveying around our little system here. Our little area. So we're in Nemodia right now. We're going to check out Kuat, Fondor, Basilisk, Chandrilla. Yeah, we have 1 planet we haven't surveyed there, and then over Coruscant there's 5 to do. So we should pick up some extra supplies and whatever before we leave. Because we only have 600. Oh, gotta sell all this stuff too. Okay. So storage. Crew, we are at... Okay. Oh, Gimpy leveled up too. So, buying this stuff on credit. Let's do... 500 is going to cost us 50 grand. No, I'm kind of light on heavy machinery. Couple hundred there. Because we do need heavy machinery for surveying. That's good. So Gimpy. So this is flux dissipation, maximum damage reduction by armor, blah. We lost due to hull damage. Highlighted ship stuff. Where's our fleet stuff? All combat ships, including carriers and militarized civilian ships. Plus 5% to weapon damage. Combat ships, maximum 5%. Maximum 240 or less total combat ship deployment point cost. Your fleet's total is 135. So that'll work. Coordinated maneuvers. All ships with officers, including flagship. So nav rating stuff. Back taggers are all frigates and destroyers with officers. Plus 20% damage to ships larger than frigates if frigate. Plus 10% damage to capital ships and cruisers if destroyer. Plus 50% second peak operating time if frigate. Plus 25% destroyer. We don't have a lot of small ships, but combat readiness for combat ships maximum 50%. Oh, where's the... Yeah, let's do this one. Crew loss reduction. Reduce fuel consumption too. Yeah, let's do this one. You guys, anybody level up here lately? Oh, yep, got a couple. Most of them. Everybody. So she's the carrier, sort of. Point defense, so fighters do... To ship and fighters do more damage to fighters and missiles, I guess. Also in a carrier. Damage control, less hull damage taken. Countering. There's some decent guns on this thing if I remember right. So yes. It's the Heron carrier. Armor. Let's do... This doesn't affect fighters. The ship itself, so let's do less hull damage, less crew cost. Even little ballistic gunship. Does have missiles. Don't care so much about the ammo capacity, but the more hit points, so the harder to shoot down. Take long, it's harder to shoot down. Alright, counter implants. Better weapon range. Maneuverability and top speed. Defense. Let's do gunnery. Frigate. So armor, so you're not so squishy. Okay. You probably pick up some people to colonize a good planet too. Let's do that. So pick up an extra 1,000. Get a third colony going. Gippy can manage that one. So, okay, so let's go check out Kuat. Right next door. Not there though, it's too far out. Get all the planets, at least 6. So jump in right here. So Rocky Metallic. Volcanic, metallic up there, volcanic, Anarchus, whatever, desert world. So, This should be, well, that should be, but it might be an okay mining planet out here. Not that we're going to claim it yet, or not colonize it yet. Ta-da. Ruins. Useful. Give them Menopolis, whatever. I was pronouncing it so well last week, I think. I would just. It's the city planets, like Coruscant. It's nothing but cities. No resources, just space. Nothing of interest. So high mild climate, hot and habitable, and Ecumenopolis. There we go. So we could colonize it, but no. Desert world, you're good. Desert worlds can be very hit and miss. Sometimes they surprise you. This one did not surprise me, other than how bad it is. This. Stiffer because we can, and then control. There's that. Okay, so volcanic worlds or metallic worlds. Survey there, that wasn't good. So we do need a planet with no atmosphere in order to take advantage of this thing. Catalytic core for refinery produces more, but it needs no atmosphere is a requirement. Or unless it's a standalone station. I don't know how to build a standalone station. I don't know if you can. I don't think you can. It'd be nice if you could, but we don't. Always good. So extreme heat, tonic, thin atmosphere, so it still has an atmosphere. Qualifying. Same way. So same general idea. So good. They're good mining planets. It's just they don't fit what I need right now. So, the only really useful planet is the Ecumenopolis one, but we can't really do this yet because we need more farming planets first. Because gotta send them food. So, let's jump out. So check out Basilisk. Oh yeah, that's Fondo. Oh, what happened to Kuat? It's Kuat there. Oh, it's putting us way over. Okay. It's Nemodia. This is Kuat. Coming after me? You are coming after me. A little bit better shape than I was hoping they'd be in. Might be an ugly fight. See if they chase us. We... Oh, look at all the stuff that's in here to fight. This is crazy. So there we're on our team. These guys are not. So Pirate Armada. Well, we got our station and all their friends here. So this will go well for them. It's totally fair fight. Well, we can only bring one ship. Or maybe two. Just bring the one. Because there's stations here. And we have all the friends, too. Yeah, our little friends.
Requesting assistance.
These guys. They're good at shooting out fighters and missiles, and that's pretty much it. Right side. Yeah, this is actually a really good station. So, I think it's already fully upgraded, right? Yeah, it is. At least I think it is. They never stood a chance. One. This guy's running. Second man can handle it. One gets away as usual. Ship recovery. Nope. Okay, so crises has gone down. Now somebody lost a market. Stuff. Back in we go. Fight. So once again, I only get to bring in one ship, so good with that. It'll be fine. Okay, so they're way up here. Be a little while before we get close. Station's up there too. So again, the stations is the heavy lifter here. It's not even a competition. And they're no match for it. I mean, they don't have the firepower to deal with that station. Much as they think they do, they don't. fighters in on that guy. Or not. And torpedoes snuck through there. Took them out. You're doomed now by yourself. Get him if he's in range. Violins might get him. There we go. And turn the pursuit again. Second command. You guys didn't get any action, so there we go. One gets away as always. Ship recovery, don't care. Cargo pods. Although, it actually pick up the fuel and throw it in storage for fun. No combat anymore. Storage. Extra in there because we can. All this stuff we need to sell now. Fiddling up. Oh, I should build a second freighter. Custom production. We need. Double 89, that's the freighter we need. Should actually build some extra weapons too. You know, energy. Octuples, just to keep equals happy. Is there an orange version or yellow version of these guys? Great damage. And to learn heavy double turbo laser battery. That is not it. Just trying to go with some different colors that we don't normally see on my ships. So orange and yellow is what I'm looking for, but as you can see, not a whole lot of selection in those colors. $5. 82. Range is 1,000, damage is 155 times 3. Where's that couple? Couple is 1,050. 250 times 2, 83 damage per second. So, fire delay is 6 seconds. This one's going to be probably the same boat, right? A little bit faster. Yeah, build some things. Good enough. We don't need to build a ton of them. We don't have a whole lot of ships that can use them, really. Effectively. Okay, so that. So building that. What's this time? Again? I'm not carrying anything illegal. It is fixing whatever. Done fighting these guys, and now we go back out to do some more surveying. Because that's right, we were interrupted before by those guys coming in to attack us. So, let's be going over to Kuat to see what's available there. Oof, we spent way too much money. $62 grand. Relay, activate that for us. Snipper, control. There's only one planet here. Damn. This way, because it's going to be rotating towards us, even though it's not going to move that far. So, kind of screwed here. Well, actually, no, it's not our home system, so it's not a big deal. But usually, Kuwait's got at least one or two more planets other than the big one. Usually, they have something that's qualified as a mining planet. Nothing here. And survey. That's not great. Bondor we've been to, there's nothing really there either. Let's go check out Basilisk. Saturation bombardment. Successful. First order. Oh. Oh. Everybody should be at war with First Order now after that, because that's what they do to you. If you do saturation bombardment, everybody declares war on you. Nope. So the Chiss and the Empire didn't declare war yet. They should be. After that, they should be. Only one, maybe two planets here. And a barren world. So, screwed here too. Take a look at it at least. And it's a crappy planet. No atmosphere, but can't really mine here. There's nothing worth mining. So Chandrella, there's one planet to do. Coruscant. 4 or 5 planets to do. If they're lucky, there's one other planet other than the Ecumenopolis, whatever it is. And yeah, Chandrila's the second planet. I think wasn't anything special, but the first planet wasn't too bad. Right. Yeah, the Terran world. So rich farmland, moderate ore, abundant. Yeah, actually it's going to be our next colony. Unless there's a better planet here in Coruscant, we're going after Chandrila. Because we need the food production. In order to have the Ecumenopolises to be viable, you have to have a fair amount of a food production in your empire. Because the city planets don't produce anything. So barren world. That one. It's a frozen world. Icy world. Icy world. And economy life. So, you know there's nothing there. Frozen worlds might have something. So take a look at them. But that one, no resources whatsoever. It's just it's basically 4 slots you get to play around with, whatever you want. Once it's fully populated. Extensive ruins. So not a bad mining planet for fuel and a little bit of ore. Dealmaker Hollow Suite. So this is for install it on commerce for 50% more income. So that's good for a commerce planet, such as, you know, Bondor or Coruscant. If you build commerce on those planets, which usually I do. And we're over capacity because barely. So I'm not going to worry about it. Oh no, we lost the comm sniffer. Runs. It's a lot of food. Advanced optics. So extends the range of beam weapons by 200, but reduces turn rate by 30% cumulative with integrated targeting. Organics we do not want. Food we do not want. Here. So I think what we'll do is we'll grab that satellite and then we'll move back to Chandrila and colonize that. So, you comm sniffer, see, control, see, what's that? So this doesn't look like it'd be, especially no ruins on this one. You can tell because there's nothing in orbit. Bah. If this was regular, this would be a really nice planet because no atmosphere. You turn it into a refinery. This case. Chandrilla. Rebellion and Nug. Hey, the race station on Rocketville mine is finally done. The mine is being started. We can colonize Chandrilla here. I'll explore the ruins first. Thought we did this. A lot of food. Well, not that much. But that's going to allow us to do. Establish a colony. Chandrilla, give it a name. It's not too hazard pay quite yet. Oh, we can afford it. Cool. So Gimpy's a governor for now. Domestic goods, stockpile. So in stockpile, we're going to throw in all this food that we don't need. So they'll eat that. And storage. Yeah. Freight. Whatever. Cargo. Once it's done, build a way station, go from there. You're short. Where is domestic goods? This is a really good planet. So scattered ruins, not a big deal. The rich farmland, so it's confusing. We'll probably build a farm first, so we get a little bit extra food, and then moderate ore. And we'll probably do a mine. Yeah, farm and a mine. And after that, I don't know. We'll see how it's going. This is a good planet. Okay. Here yet? Anybody at the bar? Of course, there's somebody at the bar already. Join them for a round and bask in adulation. Graciously calm them down. Sternly nod in an acknowledgement and get on with your business. It's altogether too much. Leave immediately. Get on for the business. Look around the bar. Here for book and see what he wants. Welcome. Sports. I think we can help each other. I see it. I have information. Taps the book, and you have the means. I expect you'll be wanting to get paid for this information. Stuff. In order to find my information valuable, I would accept donations. Think of it as a patronage to fuel my research. Do you have anything for me now? Possible location of blueprint item. Trident torpedo bomber wings. That's actually a good bomber wing for vanilla. For us, Star Wars stuff, but they're actually not that bad. Something interesting, but not an immediate import. Sometimes I ponder what life would be like in little me. No, you don't. Okay. Yes, that's going to be a little while there. Already grabbed that, so let's go back to Rocketville for now. Actually, need to sell this stuff. Public, military. Yeah, let's go make friends with them. So these systems fairly disappointing in the planets that are in them. Still got a lot more exploring to do, but it's okay. I'll go and load this stuff. Maybe pick up some supplies that might be a little bit cheaper than normal. Yay, positive money. So faction size 11, bonus admins is 1, next domain size at 25. Okay, so we're headed over to Hog, I guess. That doesn't really matter. Probably visiting both planets to see what they're selling as far as cost for supplies. Okay, so fangs, don't need fangs. 50 grand. Metals, we can sell some of this. Augmented dry field. Increases maximum burn by 2. Put it on the slower ships, like the tankers or the freighters. If they have room, which they usually do. Mix of supplies. 100. Yeah, it's not buying on credit, so that doesn't work. Fuel, we're good on fuel. Okay, good enough for now. Good to buy. It's another proclamator would be nice, but how much is that? 300 grand. No, almost 4. Fine. Oh, victories. Black market. Ooh, a nice healthy victory, but I don't have 500,000. Public are currently neutral. I should probably pick up an agent if I can find one, or an operative. Shuttle to the bar. What's this? Spheres recognize that you're unique. Blah blah. Like that's just do political conversation after this. So this is another dead drop.
Gimpy, I am sorry to say this, but it is time to end the stream. Say goodbye to all of the nice people and make sure you tell them to have a great day or evening. We will see them again tomorrow. Also, make sure to remind them to hit the follow button and visit your YouTube channel.
No, this isn't a dead drop, this is an extraction. We need 450 Marines, which we do not currently want to hire. So, not doing your job for you. Just enjoying this. But lurking is lurking. This guy, is he decent? What can you do? Combat endurance, that's not too bad. Aggressive, I think we'll hire you. Sounds good. So where do we put him though? Now, enter him to be fine as aggressive. So there. So combat endurance, not too bad. Okay, well, this looks like a good spot to stop for this week. So, anyway, So this meant much better than last Saturday when I started at basically the same general idea. Starting off as independent empire or faction, whatever you want to call it. I screwed up at the setup by because you get to, you start with your own colony, which in this case would have been Rocketville. And when you're putting it together, you spend points to, change or improve the planet. And last week I screwed up, and I screwed up in that I bought 2 industries. You start off with 2 on the planet, so you have 2 or 3. And then so I bought 2, not thinking I bought a heavy industry and I think commerce. And that gave me 4 of 3. The problem is when you run over how many industries you're allowed to build at the time, so we were at 4 of 3, you run at a deficit. Well, not a deficit, income deficit, so that it's an expense. It's a huge expense, and you really don't want to do it. And I had forgotten that's what happened. And instead of just, I just thought that my income was just really, really crappy last week, and it was like, oh, how am I going to deal with this? And finally I realized, oh, I'm at 4 of 3. And at that point I was like, 5 hours into the playthrough, so that's how much I was paying attention. And so I said, screw it, we're just going to start over today with a new run. And as you can see, we started off with 3 industries. We still went heavy industry. And what was funny is commerce wasn't available this time either, and I'm not sure why. We were only able to get actually one. No, it was heavy industry, and then I think it was the upgrade for patrol, which is the upgrade military base, which is technically an industry, so it takes up a slot. So if I would have got that, if I would have taken heavy industry and then the military base, I would have been at 4 or 3. But I was actively not doing that, so went with heavy industry, and we're good. So it's been going on not too bad. So we're up to 2 or 3 colonies now. We got 2 alpha cores earlier, which is helping out, because it helps out because you don't have to pay them to do their jobs. Goodville Mine is still building the mine part. It's taking a little while. So yeah, it's going okay. And we really lucked out on the ships. I didn't buy the was about 3 hours or so into maybe 2 hours. We were wandering around looking for stuff, and we found basically a ship graveyard, and there's a bunch of ships to salvage or possessed. In this case, we picked up a Venator that was slightly used, and we picked up this Proclamator, which was basically brand friggin' new, and that was awesome. So we picked that one up, and then we picked up this, which is a first order escort carrier, and which isn't too bad either for a destroyer. It's a destroyer carrier basically is what it is. So I picked up those 3 from the little graveyard, and that really helped us out in the long run, but no joke there. So because basically 3 carriers for free, so that was a big deal. And the Proclamator had all the fighters in it. I think the Venator only had 1. I think this might have had 2. Yeah, this had 2 of them. And then we just picked up the others as we were going, and we're good to go. And we're able to build our own little freighters, which that's this one we built. We're building the second one now. Or is it already done? It's already done. I gotta go back to let me just do this while I'm thinking about it. We have to go back to Rocketville to get that second freighter. That's not where I'm going. That's Kuat. Modia is where we're going. So Rocketville's got a second freighter for us that's been built, and that's going to help us carry more crap around and give us more fuel too, so we can go farther and farther and collect more and more crap. So anyway, we'll do that next Saturday, maybe Thursday or Wednesday too. We'll see how the week's going and stuff this week. There's a possibility we might do some Starsector during the week, but I'm not going to make any promises there. But definitely Saturday, we're back here to Starsector. Okay, so that's it. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the stream. I had a lot of fun as usual. I really do enjoy Starsector. And stream schedule tomorrow. Tomorrow is Sunday, so we're doing some more Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. And tomorrow is also the second of the August giveaways. We're giving out another $25 Steam gift card to a lucky follower of the channel. Today's winner was Calfac. And again, that's tomorrow. Monday and Tuesday, more Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. No giveaways though. Wednesday and Thursday, currently up in the air. Could be Star of Valor, could be Starsector, could be something else. Just don't know yet. Friday, back to Enshrouded because, again, Hobo's not available next Friday. We'd normally be doing Celasta multiplayer with Jeff, Hobo, and Hurricane. But like I said, Hobo's not available, so we're doing Enshrouded instead, which we did yesterday with Hurricane, Jeff, and Rankstone. So anyway, that's Friday. And the next Saturday, back here to Starsector. So that's that. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching. Tomorrow's stream starts at noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. GMT for some more Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. So have a great evening, great day, wherever you happen to be. Sorry, have a great evening, great day, wherever you happen to be. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you tomorrow.